Come on this way. No, too close. Wow, that's gonna be crazy. Let's be this way. Up that high. I'm just gonna do it that way. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, it's showing the back of my head. It's showing too much of me. Gotta slide it over a little bit. All right, just slide it over. Okay, let's see if that'll work. It should. Well, I'll just keep going with it. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. Oh boy. Well, let's see how far this goes. I don't know what happened or why it's freezing like that. But if I'm able to go toward the end with this, then um I get my bearings back here. If I can go toward the end with it, then I can separate whatever time is what and see what's really happening with this. Because this is not making any sense why it's doing this to me. So right now, until people start coming in, I'm just gonna have to just keep painting and talking or whatever. I don't know what happened or why it's doing what it's doing. Like I say, I have to find out more about it tomorrow. I'm on a time limit because I gotta go in a few hours, so this will be long done by then if the channel don't act all freaky. But we'll see as I move along here with this. I just don't know what's happening with it right now. All right, let's keep it moving here. When I get this worked up, and it doesn't take much. Um, I really don't expect to have any issues like this. It has happened before, but I really don't know what's going on and why it's doing this to me. Yeah, I'm back, but I don't know what's happening right now. I probably got two version threes, which is just gonna add to confusion. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I know I'm not happy. But anyway, we're gonna continue on. We're like at the last part of this, and now it wants to act like this. I'm too far in the game to do any changes, and now I just got a call that I'm needed again. And see, people who know I paint, but they don't know the extent of me being on YouTube, and this is like part of my business. They just don't understand that, and my hours are not their hours, so it makes it kind of tough, you know. But we will work through it. We'll work through it. I'm pretty sure those who were trying to follow me, I probably lost them. So um, I don't know what's happening. Like I say, I have to find out tomorrow. Right now, I'm just blocking in this guy. I'm trying to maintain some sense of composure because when I'm like this, that's when things kind of happen and I mess up. So, but we will work through it here. Blocking it in is not the hard part. We'll be going over little details and highlighting other creatures so it just don't appear to be a black mass. But I do have to do it in solid black for right now. Um, just to bulk them in, which really isn't too much of the difficult part. All right, because I can kind of, like I say, I can go through this one pretty quickly. And I'm doing it with no medium, um, just paint. And as I'm fleshing him out and whatnot, I have to be aware of the time now. I mean, I'll be done. It's just, I hope this thing doesn't freeze. Because I have to go on the main computer and try to edit it and get it out of there. And I can't, it won't do that as of right now. So it's more of an aggravation right now than anything else. All right. Oh, you're Fred here. All right. All right. At least that's blocked in. If my head is in the way, let me know. I think my freaking head is in the way. Okay. Um, I gotta calm down here because I'm really agitated. I'm just agitated. Let me work on this dude right now. Smooth him out. But as you see, you got some of the shine back there, right? A lot of that's gonna be hidden because his wings are so broad. But obviously, his head here, you'll see, you'll see, because his wings are monsters, and both of the heads are actually going to be buried within his wings, so they'll be all fleshed out a little bit. Um, who was that? Scott and Huswana? Well, we'll see. 'Cause if it cuts out again, I'm going to lose it. Because I pay too much money for this to be screwing up like this, you know. So I got to see what's happening, and I don't want to keep rebooting a machine that works fine on one platform, and then all of a sudden says I can't do it on the other one, and then the iPhone freezes up. So I don't know what's going on with that. And we always seem to have trouble here. I never had trouble anywhere else, but I think it's just the way this building's made with all the cement and stuff. It's weird that Wi-Fi can only go through certain objects. So I don't know. It's just constant boom of frustration. Anyway, this freaking thing's too close to my mouth. Hold on. I gotta move the mic piece. Yeah, I really don't like being in a mood like this because it doesn't take long for me to get extremely unhappy really fast. Especially with something that I know I've done right and it should not be doing what it's doing. And it sets me on a whole different path. And it just aggravates me to no end. Okay, I'm going to do so. Let me try to get my mind off of it. But now I'm a little on edge because if it conks out again, I'm telling you right now, you guys won't see me for a while. I'll destroy this place. 'Cause I pay too much and I just go through too much to get this to go right, and then all of a sudden, um, something just goes wonky. Anyway, we'll get his little scaled tail, just the outlines of it, because he got all sorts of stuff happening on him. I gotta relax here because I'm not like doing right. He's got these bulbous edges on him. I'm hoping you guys can see this. And I gotta make them shaped right too. I'll look at your comments a little later. Let me get this part done. Like I say, it's just a little water and the black paint for it now. Yeah, I guess so. But you're not gonna like that version coming out. But I'll be alright. There. And we'll put some of the back scales on. The impressions of back scales on this. I don't even feel like talking right now. A very, very agitated artist. Okay, let me shape this fella's head. You won't see a lot of this until I detail it. He's got all sorts of knobs and stuff going on where the eye sockets are. He's got ridges up here, little peak to his nose. I will put the teeth in. I need a finer brush to do this, but I will work with it. Let me get a finer brush because I know I mess up. I'm a little miffed. So let me get the smaller brush to do this. I don't know if you guys can see me do the smaller details. Tell David, say what's up. Yeah, I'll rip this place apart. Because it's happened to me many times before. And I don't see the reason why it's doing so. Okay, that's one down. I tried my other unit, and it still tells me that I can't do it, so I really don't know what's happening with that. Can you guys see it up here, up above? It's starting to freeze now. It's getting jumpy. And I shut Roku off, so I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. I think it's just the camera. I got the camera. Um, I flipped it the wrong way, so that's why you guys see my hand like this. Oh, God. All right. Anyway, let's go through this. Keep it pretty solid here. I gotta be mindful of the time. Also, I'll just do it on pure paint. I'll just do it this way because I want it to dry fast. Okay, his horn here, we'll style the horn like this, like an S shape. It gets a little wider here. He's definitely the devil. Each one of these heads have their own separate personality. I make the fourth head as of right now. So my head should be somewhere in between the first and the second one. All right. You know what? I think you guys can see some of this. As I'm looking at it, yeah, you guys can see it. Okay. Okay. Now, with me being a lefty, I'll just do it with my right hand. All right. It will form the horn here. Up. We're going to really give his horn. This one here is going to have a longer horn because his head is turned. So you have to just go through it and give him a nice little curve right there. Just like that. Okay. He'll get another one. I'll give him obviously the one on the opposite side of his head. But let me tighten up this one here. Now he's big. I'm a lefty, and I know that I'm painting with I'm touching part of that wet body it is right there, which is no big deal. I see I damaged that part too with my palm. This happens on a board this large, but I can correct it and fix it and whatnot. So it's no big deal. I can make it look like I haven't touched any part of this, but I want it complete today. If I run into an issue like that, then I'll just take the paper towel, just put it over my hand like this, and now I can't move it all until it's done. But I shall put the thing's teeth in there. I angle the brush a little higher to get the finer details of his teeth in there. Fresh up his head a little bit more. Angle the nose out. Like so. Each one got its own distinct character. I may give him glowing red eyes or something of that sort. All right. We'll bring some of that back over here on the side. That was my fault. That was my palm. There we go. Push it back up. Just like that. Tap it. And bring some of that fade back. Just like so. All right. I think so far so good. All right. Let me do something with I'm gonna get some I got this small brush. I'm gonna do it now while I'm thinking about it. Get a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow ochre. I won't highlight him too much. He'll be pretty much in shadow. All right, but just only a few spots. I'll give him a little something up in there. Not too much. I'll flush him out just a little bit. He's going to need it. And plus it helps me out when I base in some of the wings and the wing patterns. Up in here, he's got these weird kind of protrusions that a little bit past his little belly in there like that. Up in here, be very careful. I'll give him some little scaly have to be overly detailed. Wipe some of that off there. Where his horns are. Oh, scales rather. A couple of those in there. Just hit and miss with a few of them. Some of them just take a slight touch. I don't think I got that. I think I got you guys angled up. No, I'm just below the camera line. Down there. Sorry about that. Angle him back. Get a little brightness right up in there. Up underneath where his legs would be. A little bit here. It takes a few taps and get some of that. Very delicate like. Oh, up in here a little bit. And it adds a little roundness to this guy. Nothing too bright. Don't know why that happened. I can't get it out of my mind here. Alright, can you guys see this? Yeah. Very delicate. This fella here, same way. Up here up top, same thing. He's pretty much highlighted. This will make sense once all that black webbing comes across on him. Definitely highlight the top of his horns. This is the highest point on him besides his wings. And I don't even think his wings are going to be this high. As I'm looking at it, I'll get this done while I can. Dead at you. Just like so. I think even you guys might be able to see that. If not, I'll zoom it in. You guys can check it out. All right. Still flesh him out. His wings, I'll put this back. His wings are enormous. I might have to specialize that because one, they're going to cover up most of the glow back here. So I will extend that glow a little bit. It has to be for right now because his wings will, he have a huge wingspan. Even if I shorten them, they are still immense. Back into the yellow ochre. I'm just going to use the little fluffy brush here. Yellow ochre, a little titanium white, and a little bit of yellow. And a little more titanium white, brighten them up. I'll take some of the paint off of the brush because this is more of a dry brush thing. Hopefully, I got it here. Now I got to think of where his wings are going to be placed. Okay. Lining it up here. It's all right if I get a little bit into his neck area. It's all right. And I will lighten up some of this. But I'll go right into his head area. It's okay. taking it off my brush, and I'll just pat and fade and just pat it all the way. Actually, some of this shine on his neck could also help, believe it or not. And this brush is very soft, so I'm just circling and scumbling all around in here softly. I might keep some of that shine around his neck too. Some of it. I just rub it here. And same thing on this side. You'll see why I did this. Up around in here. Even a little bit in here. I'll rub some of that there. So it seems like some of that glow is reaching around him. Alright. But you'll see. Like I said, you'll see why I'm doing this. Just like that. Actually, I like that idea. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put some of that right around his neck. Just like that. And I'll fade some of this into the black. Just like that. Wipe some of this off. Lighten some of that back up in there. It's in various degrees. Just like that. And I just pat the rest out. Pat the rest out, pat the rest out. Gently pat it out. Just like that. Get some of that out of there. Just like that. Make that disappear. Rub that out. Get out of there. Go away. Alright. OBKB. Here we go. Whoops. Damn it, I didn't delete it. God dog it, I did delete it. I didn't want to do that. No. Ah, crap. Sorry about that, Christy. What you said wasn't bad. That was YouTube trying to be his own moderator. Um, no, yeah, I understand what you're talking about. It wouldn't help for me because my hands like go all over that stick and it would just be more of a mess than what it's worth. Um, and plus I have a ruler right here. I got a couple of them yardsticks and all I had to do is add something on the bottom of it if I wanted to do that. But I can see why you would say I would need we need the it's actually called a maul stick, but yeah, Ian's term is a little more colorful. All right, the wings. The wings are going to be something else. The wings, I'm going to have to do them in black. This is definitely something. It's going to be a definite one pass. All right. As a matter of fact, let's do the skeletal structure of the wings first. Okay. The wings have to be posed a certain way because if not, it's going to take away a lot of the clouds. Okay. Um, I'm gonna have to do this in a way to where I'll do it this way. Um, man, hold on. Yeah, yeah. I'll do it that way. Okay, his wings are really huge. They would take up most of this page, but just for the sake, I'm not doing that. um, hold on. I gotta really think this through because their heads are going to be covered a wee bit. But I'll do the skeletal structure of them first. But his wings are immense. I'll do it like this. And I'll add the hook here. For this fella, um, I'll try to keep it about as even as I can. But they're like this, all right? Watch, because they're bat shaped and they're extremely large. So with that being said, here's where an elbow would be. It'd be somewhere around here. Same thing here. It would be approximately out there like that. All right. He has another one coming downward like that. Same thing here. Give it a hook. They're coming down like that. Okay. So he has one here, like so. Bam. Same thing here. Got a curve like that. That's one. He has the bigger one. Come down. It curves and comes this way. It's got a little hook here too, like that. Same thing here. He has very large wings, like that. It's got the hook right around in there. Okay. Then he has the other one. I could put a membrane right here. I'll put one right there. So it comes up and it dips around like that. Then it goes up into his body. Bam, like so. I'll put the other membrane right here. So it goes up, hooks, turns, and goes this way. All right, I'm trying to get my head out of the way. And it comes out right here. Now you see what that thing looks like. Let's pull back a little bit. See if I can pull back from this way. All right. That's what it looks like. All right. So I think you guys can see some of that. Now comes the fun part, sweetheart. That is um black, okay, but yet I have to show his head. So I won't make the wings entirely black. All right. I'll get a little bit of the black. I have to separate it. A little bit of black. A little bit of the ochre. I'll get a little bit of white and kind of grayed out a little bit. Hopefully I have enough of this stuff. I'll get a little bit of water to loosen up the paint just a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll use this really weird color and color in most of it. Okay. And then I'll go darker. I'll fade the darkness in as I go along here. Because I want it. And plus, he'll be covered also. He'll still be covered lightly in smoke. It's just it'll look pretty wild when she's all done. Looks like YouTube put me off of punishment or whatever. I don't know what's going on with it, but it will look gray for right now. Okay. I know where the membranes are going to be, so that I'm not too worried about. But yes, it will cover up most of that cloud cover. Okay. Sorry to say. I kind of knew what was going to happen. But it will cover up most of it. Well, a nice chunk of it. But that's okay. You'll see in a second. It will all be okay. Now, I said in the beginning, I knew a lot of that will be covered with his wingspan because his wingspan is absolutely huge. All right. So if you see the movie, you'll understand. But his wings, even this, all this stuff is pretty much backlit. But I'm gonna give it this little grayish thing here for right now. Right up around his head here. Just be careful. Just like that. I'll take a smaller brush when it gets to his teeth. But at least let me get this part knocked out here. I'm used to doing stuff like this with creatures that are is it scary? It's pretty good actually. Um, if you're invested in the creatures of a monster fight or whatever, yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's fun. It is. It's pretty cool. They go in pretty good. I'm getting a little more black, a little more of the umber, a little more black. Now it's also kind of fun to try to match the color you just had. That's why if you got a character with such a large area, get plenty of get a little bit of water here. Get plenty of the color that you can. But I'll be going over most of this. It's a weird gray green thing happening with it, but that's all right. I'll live with it because I know what I can do to darken it and all that. Most important part is just going over the creature with this color for right now, and don't, especially when it gets into the small details like that, just try not to rush it. Can you guys still see? I'll move my head over. I can't tell. I got a little lag on the monitor, but I'm pretty sure you guys can catch most of this. Okay, let me get over here. I'll cover it up as much as I can of his wing, like that, and then I'll swing around here. Get as close as I can to his horns. If I cover up some of his horns, I'll replace them back with the black. In fact, I'll just cover them anyway. I'll just replace them. All right, that's one part of his wing finished. All right, that'll dry. It'll look like the rest, but I am going to darken most of that wing. Okay, let's go on to the other side, which I know I don't have enough of this color. No, I don't. I'm just graying it back up again a little more. Get a little bit of water. I want still more paint than water, but he does have quite a wingspan. Okie dokie. Back up this half of the guy right up in here. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. All right, my head is gonna bother you on this part right up in here. Up in here. Up in here. I'm overlapping every little bit too. Very little. I'm just overlapping. Now, I know a lot of you are probably shaking your head like, "Oh my God, oh that cloud work." And he put bat wings on this thing. But I knew it was going to happen. I knew I was going to get rid of a lot of the cloud work, but a lot of his wings and such will be obscured by, well, not a lot, but a great portion of it will be obscured by smoke and atmosphere and all that good stuff. So when people, especially people who usually do album covers and movie covers and stuff, they knew, you know, what's going to get covered up, what's going to get, removed or whatever, drawn over. But you still do it like you're doing an original separate piece, and you take a picture of it if you like it, and just keep going. I got a picture of this thing before I put the dragon in. Um, so all good. I knew that I was going to cover a lot of the cloud work. That's why I put some of the beams in, the rays in, and all of that. So I wasn't really too concerned about that. Right here, I'm using the corner of the brush right in between his horn here. And top of the horn, inside of his neck a little bit, all in there, covering it. Right here in the front of him. His mouth, do it the best I can. I can return it with the black, that doesn't matter. And then right up in here, got some paint on the by the furrow. I can get some of that. Put it right in there, and there you go. Of course, it's not going to totally stay that color, but at least you guys generally know what the thing looks like now. Okay. All right. I'll let that tack up a bit. We're going to work on that background a little bit, where the clouds are, up around in here. We'll get the soft brush. We're going to make a little return. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of white, small bits of yellow and white. And we'll kind of circular motion, we'll kind of smooth that out a little more, like so. Just in this area. Get a touch of yellow, a little touch of white. Go on the other side, bring it up a little bit, all up in here. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Yep, it'll be fine. That's gonna be a-okay. All right. Now, I can take some dark gray and I can do the glaze over the wings and all of that. So I'll let it tack up a little bit more. We are going to take, we'll go back to the brown brush here. I'll get some more black. And we're going to smooth out a little bit of the creature's, oh, no. Before I do that, wait a minute. I forgot. Wait a minute. Right by his mouth. We're going to tighten some of this up right in here. We're going to smoothen some of that out. Matter of fact, I'll put the teeth back. I'll just smooth out his inside jaw. The teeth can come back, so I'm not worried about that. Up in here, we'll smoothen that jaw a little bit. I just don't want none of that other color coming through. Okay, up in here, smooth that out a little better too, like that. And we'll bring his horns back when I'm done with the final glazing. The horns will still be dark. All right, up in here like that. I think that should be about it. Anything else I can do with the black? All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay. Bring some of that darkness back in some of these spots in here. A lot of it will matter, a lot of it will not, because when I do the glazing of the smoke and stuff around this creature, some of it will be obscured, some of it will not. Okay. All right. So what was I going to do? We still got some of the rays going. I'll draw this back a little bit. You guys can see it. Okay. I think you guys can see it somewhat like this, right? This is kind of a tall painting. There. All right. Now you guys can see what it looks like so far. All right. Green wings will be colored, and like a series of gray or whatnot. It will be probably some kind of type of gray. It will be glazed down there. Then after that, it'll be just a lot of atmosphere around his wings. Let's put some of that membrane in. I'm not going to use this brush though. I'll use a thicker I'll use a flat brush with a strong edge to it. I need some more black. Just a touch of black here. And we'll put the bones where the wings separate. Do a little bit of that. What time is it? 3:11. Still got a little time. A lot of time. Okay. Up around in here, same thing. Very lightly, just like so. One there. Curve it, curve it, curve it, curve it, curve it, curve it. Comes down. Got one there. It doesn't have to be extremely detailed. And we got one right up in here, like that. You need a flat brush with a really keeps a really sharp edge. Get a nice little curve here on there. Coming down, curve, 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 curve. One right in there. Curve it a little bit there. Curve, come around like that. All right. Oh, the three-headed dragon creature thing. You would approach it the same way you would approach that stag. That's all. It's just with a neck and the tail is just a long cylinder. You hit highlights and whatnot with all of those. I'll do the same once I color this stuff in there. I put the horns back and all that good stuff. Because I'll brighten up the highlights here because they flattened out and turned a little greenish, and I'll return those back. Some of them I can do actually right now while my mind's on it. A little white, a little bit of the ochre. Same flat brush, like so. Bring some of that bright back. Brightness. Only in key little areas. Don't need to be everywhere. Up by his tail here. And I'm taking the very small tip of the some on the here. Past the wing there like that. There's little nodules in there like that. So a little bit on his feet. Coming in, a little bit past the light there. A little bit under by his tail. Up in here. Look at that brightness right up in there. Like so. Just in certain areas. For him. Up here by his feet. Okay. Let's get a little bit more of the bright color. Something like that. Bring some of that up around. Curve it around a little bit. Oh, a little bit under here. Kind of bring it around. Kind of circular motion. Some roundness to this guy. Like that. Not too overt. Okay. Jeepers Creepers. I like that movie. I like the first and second one. Let's see here. I'm looking. Ah, let's get a little bit of white. I still got a little bit of ochre, but just a slight touch. More white than ochre, but it's not totally white. We'll play around it right here. Not too much of it. Just like that. Maybe right there on the tip there. On the tip. Give it a little bit of a curve. Not too much. And up in here before it disappears into the fog. Like that. I still got some of this other cream color stuff. Mm, little curve right there. I think I'm far enough away you guys can see a lot of this. Right here. certain planes will have it hook around like that. Have this one hook here on the corner like so. Give them a little something here on the edge. Fairly bright right here. Like that. I don't want to I outline everything. And I'm not. Something like that. Because like I say, this is going to be glazed a little darker. Okay. Still got to wait for it to tank up just a little longer. That's the waiting part. All right. While I'm doing the waiting part, let's get to, since it's going to be a little while, I can take some regular black paint. All right. Bring that horn back and bring the other one back like that. Bring it up and into like that. Cover up some of this here, just like that. All right. Let's try here. Straighten this horn a little bit more. Getting at least getting the bulk of the shape of the horn. There. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get a nice healthy batch of the gray color, and we're gonna gray glaze this guy in. I don't see one of my little buckets handy. I'm gonna have to stretch over you guys and get one real quick here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get a good portion of black. Get a nice portion of yellow ochre, like that. Get me a nice flat brush, not this one. Oh, I'll try for this guy. And I'm gonna mix the black and the yellow ochre together. More black than the ochre. I need a good portion of this though. Now I got a funky looking green going on here. And what I do to kill that green is put red in it. Which gives me a rock gray. Okay. I'll show you. See that? That nice rocky gray color there. Now, what I'm going to do with that rocky gray is add more black into that rocky gray, which gives it gray color. Now, this I can get away with the dragon. Okay, and still keep it dark, but don't want to get rid of all the work of the head or whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is get a little bit of, excuse me, a little bit of glycerin. I'm gonna need a little bit more black too, because I need to be a little darker than that. It is gray, but I want it just a little darker. And I need enough of it because it's gonna have to cover his massive wings here. So we're near the end of this. Because after I do his wings, all it is just a little bit of haze and smoke um, and that's it. Because you still want to incorporate this creature still into the rest of the painting, so he has to be obscured a bit. Okay. Now I got plenty of this stuff. I'm gonna get a little bit of the glycerin because it'd be like a glaze. Okay. So dipping into the glycerin right now. When I put the glycerin on there, it'd be basically me glazing some darker tone into his wings. All right. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with YouTube with that funky timeout thing that was going on with it. That I don't get. I'm looking at this. I'm trying to see if I need it to be darker. Let's move this camera. Let's zoom in a little bit on this wing. Let's move it up and away from my head like that. I think you guys should be able to see that without me um, getting away. I got enough of this color. Oh, are we acting up again? No. I have enough of this color. I can see it kind of stutter a little bit. That I don't like. All right. Nah, this is cool. This is good. This is good. All right. I will color this in, paint it in, just like so. This is a glaze still. Even though it's dark, it is a glaze. I just got to be careful. I'm just turning it around. I got to actually get some more glycerin here. Get it a little smoother than that. I'm not worried about the streaks. The streaks will disappear, believe it or not. As it expands, it disappears. And even though it is darker, you'll still be able to see a little bit of the membrane that I painted. But it is a darker color than what I previously put on. And what helps that also is that now I got a smaller brush. I can get into the little details with his mouth and whatever when I put the teeth back and all of that. Now what I'm doing now is I'm going in the path or the direction of his wing stroke, overlapping a little bit, just like that. I'm not really too concerned going too close to his mouth because I got so much to the stand. So you won't even tell the difference once I get into those details with his skull. I should be far enough away where you cannot see my head get into anything. At least I'm gonna believe that until you're right and tell me otherwise. I'm taking a smaller brush. How about where his mouth is all up in here? Just like that. As close as you can. If you go over, you always can replace it with the black if it's surrounded in black or whatever color. I'm just gonna put some outside here, just a little bit, just like that. All right, put that brush down. Go back into the glaze color. We'll return some of that. That's better. Right by his rib cage here. Circle that right in. Just like that. I got some on the deeper in the fur of the brush here. Just following the path of his wings. Right there. And just leave it alone. Let it just tack up and let it dry on its own. Go back to my tiny brush. Get some more of the darker color. Right here by its wing. And down in here. Like that. Okay. And we're going to keep it moving. Go over to the other side. Now, what I can do oh, is finish this part. That's what I can do. Hold on 1 second. Let me get here. Get it here. Right by his neck. All in here. Just like so. In here. Take care of all of that real quick. Right up in there. I can highlight highlight his horns a little bit later, like that. Get some more of the green, put it right up in there. Now with the glycerin on his wave, it takes a little while for it to tag up and dry. So you have to be a little careful. Just like that. Okay. All right. We're gonna go on the other side of his wing up there. Actually, let's do it the other way. Let's go this way. Where the little details are at right here by the head. We'll do this part first. We'll work from this direction. So I can just get rid of the. Now, if you're not used to doing it with a brush this size, I would advise you to just get a smaller one. It's all good. I'll keep a lot of that. I'll leave that alone. It's obscured by a little bit of smoke and whatnot, so I'll leave it be. If you have an idea of something and you don't want to touch it, just leave it be. Keep going, and then go back to it. You look at it and make sure that it still somewhat matches. Okay. So if you're apprehensive about something, just leave it be. Keep going around. Do the rest. Let me get some more green here. Do the rest. Just like that. Bring them up, up. See now, this paint that I put before it, it's already dry, which is why I can glaze and do what I'm doing right now with relative quickness. It's already glazed up, already dried up, and I'm adding the glazed up color to this. Right up in there like that. So we're almost getting there. Okay, let's bring this one down, down, down. The glaze is streaking until it starts to stays on one kind of coat there. Now, what will add to this as I'm doing this and talking to you, because we're almost through here, is the smoke. I'm gonna add his little teeth in. I know you thought I forgot about his teeth. I did not forget all his teeth. It will be some more mist and smoke glazed onto this guy. I'll probably start with the left wing, then move over to this side. Now, as I'm doing this, patching it in here, I don't want to really get rid of most of the highlights. I'm just gonna put this down. I'll take it very lightly. Side of the brush, I'll just go along with the strokes of the wing, like so. Not too heavy-handed. Just smoothing some of this stuff out. And come downward, downward, just like that. It is still spread out, but it's spread out a lot better with this thing's wings. Okay. Alrighty then. Just clean off the brush. Where's my towel? I will spread this back out. Sorry, guys. Like I said, this phone's in the wrong direction for me to do that. Got my hands cutting it in front of the camera lens. But that's what she's looking at so far. All right. It's almost there. Let's go back into our yellow and our titanium white. I got some yellow, get some titanium white here. Actually, I don't want to use this brush. Let me use my script lighter. Well, I should have used it in the first place, right? Okay, you got the script lighter. You guys know what one of these look like. Yeah, I'll put it right here. You guys see it. Pretty small guy. All right. All right, back into the yellow. Back into the white. Yellow and white. Getting plenty on the brush here. Okay. We're going to a little highlight on those horns back there, just like that. And we'll give him a little character to his head up there, like brush around. His scales are not that perfect. Twirl the brush around just a little bit. I don't want to add too many of them. I'm going to go around here. You guys should be able to see it. Right around here. Pressing, twirling. They don't want you. You're not that special to start. All right. A little bit more of that brightness right up in here. Just a teeny little bit, just like that. Not much. Up in here a little bit. Just highlight that horn. Like that. A nice little lot of white right there. Highlight that other one right now, down below it there. Just like that. Little upturned nose there. Get some black. I believe it or not, I still got some black left. Just a little. No, that's not. No, that's not. Thought I had some more. Nope. I got it covered with it. Most of it with the other stuff. So I'm getting some more black here. Covering his little TVs. Okay. I'm gonna bring his teeth right back. It's pretty thick black on the script liner brush here. Yeah, put them right in there. Various sizes, but they're in there. Like so. This is one of these pictures you're definitely gonna have to take a. You have to zoom in to see um, the detail of his teeth and all that stuff. But they're in there. Like so, his red eyes, um, and all of that. Okay, let's take no, not this. Let's take some black, no glycerin, just straight black. I would turn some of these back, just like this. Curve it, come down here, some more black. A little touch. A lot of it will not be seen. A lot of it will be seen. Okay, but you do it anyway, like it's all going to be seen anyway. Turn the brush over, just like that. Connect it a little bit. Get rid of that spot. Some more black here. Hold on. That was no good. I got it contaminated with yellow ochre. That wasn't good. So let's put the black on the canvas here. We won't get contaminated by anything. The next part we'll do is add in the smoke and whatnot. Where are we at here? We're here. You need a lot more than that. It's the glaze that's there. We go. I'll get a little bit like that. And we'll come back here to this fella right there. Get rid of some of that. And give him a curve right up in here. Like that. In there like so. Thank you, Hoswana. Appreciate it. Okay. Yes, I'm looking and looking. Now I can be a little clever and add little pockets of smoke and fog and stuff like that in this. Uh, I'm looking, 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 looking. Okay, enough of that. Enough looking. The dark stuff I don't need. I can put it right here. That's history. We need. I got a little bit of red. I got some titanium white, and I have. I don't need. I don't need the glycerin. The glycerin can go away. I don't need this no more. Glycerin can go bye bye. All right. I need. I'm looking here. I can use this. I'm using the soft brush here, the pouncer brush there. A little bit of brown actually. Titanium white, little brown, little touch of red, a little bit more brown. There we go. Oh, a little more brown. That's a little pinkish. Yeah, this will work. That'll work. Okie dokie. Now you're gonna think I'm really nuts. We'll go up in maybe I know it's pretty bright there, so we'll fog up a little bit of some of his wing up in here. Just like this. Just touch, touch. Come right into that wing a little bit. Just like that. Up in here. And I'll just keep tapping. You know, I can roll around if I want. Just like that. Just put it in there. All in there like that. Roll it around, roll it around. Right into that glaze. Roll it up in there. So you're gonna get a little atmosphere. We're gonna put some around that tail just like that. Just like that. Just murk it out a little bit. Come up in here. Just like so. Circular motion. Let it do what it do. Just like that. And get some more of this stuff on the brush. Up around in here. Some of that. All up in here like that. Come in this way. Come out that way. Just like that. I'll brighten up the dark green stuff. Don't worry about that. That I have no worry about. I know it's kind of funny, kind of odd. But the greeny stuff down here, all this, you get rid of it just like that. Put it right in there, all up in there. Just exit out, just like that. Don't want to cover the cross or anything. And we're gonna keep on fading. Now I'm gonna add a little touch of red to this. All up in here a little bit. Just like that. See, you just reddened up. Just like that. Just like that. Put it right in there. Obscure it a little bit. Just like so. Put it right in there by his knee. All up in there. Get a smaller brush. If I can find her. I'll use this guy. Right by the cross. Circular motion, really tight. And you just fade it into the seeding color a little bit there. Just like that. See, you're not gonna see all of the creatures put some up in here by the top there. Like this, and it comes around. So let's get a little bit of touch of brown into the white. Some more white. You tap in here, all in here, cross it this way, come down this way. Little titanium white. Yeah, cross it all in there like that. Just like this. Come down that way. And around here. Because you want to add, you're going to add, make it a little red here. Red out a little bit. Okay. You want to add the creature into your painting. Okay. Just like that. You can fade some of that out right there. it's kind of tacky, so you're gonna uh, work the tackiness. You're gonna use that tackiness rather. Just circular motions here. Just fading out some colors. I'll add other colors into it so it don't look all greenish. And let me turn this light upward because the glare is even bothering me. There. Now I can see what the heck I'm doing. There we go. That's better. Can you guys see this? Hey, Bruce. Ugh, green. There's the green. Okay. Just like that. Put it in there. Keep working it. Like so. We'll get rid of some of that green. A little bit of yellow over. Do I any red left? The red. Just like that. Brown it out. If I got any red left, I might have to get some more red. I got a little bit over left. There we go. Don't worry about getting losing some of the yellow back there. That can be reclaimed also. Just rinsing off the brush. Small tap of white. Just like that. Bring some of that in there like so. Rub some of that, more of that in there like so. Okay, get a smaller. Put this back. Give me a smaller, if I can find it. Get a little bit of the white. Get a little bit of the brown. A little more brown. Brown is it's all the umber and white. Okay. Like that. Put the brown in it. All in here like that. Same premise as everything else. And I'll just tap some of that away in there. Just like that. Tap it. Give it an appearance of a little smoke, fog, and all sorts of other stuff happening in there. Don't be scared to put it over the creature itself. I've got to clean off the brush. A little more. This is just a small makeup brush. A little more titanium white. A little more of a little brown, a little bit of that. Where am I at? All in here. Just like that. Put it in there like that. Okay. Wiping a lot of it off the brush. And you just smooth it out. You're just building up what you had before. I'll bring that brightness back from over there after I get done playing here in the brown and white section. Just like that. Just put some up in there. Touch, bring it down. All up in there. Hope you guys can see this still. Very lightly. Smooth it out. Very lightly. See how you add all of this in to your character? Okay. So hopefully you guys can see some of this. I can't tell if you're saying anything. Oh, there you are. Okay. Yes, we remember the giant moth. The giant moth is in the movie too, looking all big and moth-like. But she's not like the moth, or you remember it, that's for sure. It was a pretty good movie. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. I gotta add a little bit of love out here on this side too, just like that. Okay. As I'm adding those little dots, just smooth them out. They're gonna go into the color previously laid down before. This is canvas, so you can kind of work this fairly strongly into your work. And what you're looking for is just tint, not necessarily shape. Okay. But if that don't look like all sorts of hellfire and smoke and God knows what else going on with this thing, okay. But it's definitely in there. Okay. I'll put some over here, obscure his leg a little bit, just like this. See that? Put a little bit of that in there by his tail. Okay. Down below. We got all sorts of creepy stuff happening with this dude. But you see how it's being incorporated in here, and you still see the pattern of the wings here, even his little strands. You see all of that also. Okay. You see his little red eyeballs. I'll zoom in a little bit because we're getting toward the end here. Bruce, how could you not remember Godzilla's name? People who live in a hut in Guam know who Godzilla is. We're gonna omit that. I'll just delete that statement right from the chat. I don't know if Chrissy's still here. Yep, Chrissy's still here. What do you think, Chrissy? Hoswana, Bruce, who else is here? Jackie. Like I said, we're toward the final leg here. I'm just rinsing off the bottom brush. We're gonna take a little bit of what I got left of yellow. I don't have no yellow. I got a little touch of yellow. I got plenty of white. We're gonna do little highlights, and then that will be the end of it. The creature's teeth are in. The horns are in. I can say she's in. It is in back shadow, backlit. Okay, let's get a little bit of highlights going on. Not too much, but maybe in the back and a little bit around where the glow will catch some of this stuff. A little bit of. I know I got a clean spot somewhere in here. I got the yellow. I'm tapping the yellow first, then into the white. Okay. All right. We'll play a little more with a little bit of glow here. Not much. Something like this. Okay. We'll even give a little bit of that up around here. Maybe a little bit there. And up toward the top. Around in here. I'm going to take the other brush. I don't know if this one's going to do it. I'll take something smaller. Let's take a filbert. And we're going to kind of scrumble all of that in there like that. Just smooth it out. Just like this. There's no glycerin or anything on this, so got to kind of work. This is not good. It's not dry enough. And now that I got water in it, it could help it out a little bit. I'll try it out. I just want to fade out a few things. Yeah, it'll help. I'll just pat it down gently. There you go. Disappear. Smooth out a little bit, just in certain spots. Okay, get some more of this yellow white. Well, gotta tap in a few in here like that. I'll take this guy and we'll get rid of some of the bottom edge there, just a little bit. But we'll just keep it kind of glowy in little areas like that. We'll fade it down, put some in here like that. We'll just little highlights here and there. Let's see if it's gonna do it now. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Well, I tried, guys. It did it again. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Hopefully, you guys are still with me. I don't know yet until you answer back because I think it's starting to cut out again. Yeah, I can't tell. You guys have to be my eyes and ears. I'm gonna have to get online and see what the heck is going on with this. Well, you guys can hear me. All right. I really don't know what's happening. But at least it gave me over an hour on the phone here. Okay. I'm just rinsing off some of these brushes here because we're just about done. I don't even have to sign my name to it. We're almost there. I don't think there's anything else I really wanted to add to this as I'm looking at it. Looking at it. I'm just looking at maybe any more details of anything I have to add. I don't believe so. I think I did what I wanted to do with this. I'm just darkening the cross here. The cross, I want to kind of have it stand out a little bit. Okay, everything else is shaded in. Even though I sketched out most of the creature, okay, but you see how it's hidden in fog. I'm looking at a massive delay on my screen. It's hidden in the smoke and fog or whatnot. Okay, got a little bit of the highlights here. Um, so I think we pretty much got some of that set. I can play around with just maybe a few more of the rays since I took most of the rays out. So I guess I'll play with a couple of those and we'll call it a day. But I do like to thank you, and I appreciate you for sticking around, even though the internet wanted to act all belligerent. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with that, and we'll see. Well, I'll see. Okay, we'll pop a few rays in there, like going this way. Press and go straight off the page with it, just like that. This just rub away. All right. We'll have a thin one going more up toward this way, like this, just like that. And I'll come back in with it like that. I might even let's wipe this off. I might even have another one go toward the other end. I can always tone that down a little bit. Get some more of the color, just the side of the brush, and I'll have one. Oh, look at that! Thought I was touching it and end up touching black. Now, in case something like that happens, this you see how easy that goes away. All right, this goes directly under the banner hashtag Don't Panic. Look at that. See, no more black. All right, see that? Here's a little more white. Here's a little yellow. Okay, right where I put that black line, put that. All right, we'll get rid of some of this there. Oh, here he comes. He's gonna bark. I know he is. No, he didn't. Surprise. You should think he should be bark right about now. Let's see. Mm, I don't want that there. I'm just looking. See, I can tone some of that down like that. Well, Bruce, I don't know. It's really a specialized thing. Whoever would want it, you know. It's really, like I said, really a specialized type of deal. Anybody who's a massive fan of the guy will definitely ask for it. So we'll see. Mm, I think that should be really about it. I got one going through there, one going through there. A little bit more white and yellow. I'll give a playful pat surrounding here. Glow it up a little bit more around in this area. Wipe out the mistake and keep it going just like that. And I'll just scrumble it on here like this. Come down here. Nope, too dark over that side. Right now it's just me, um, just smoothing stuff out or whatnot. And you have to be careful because while it's wet, you can easily take the paint off. That's why as soon as it's pretty dry, I'm gonna just take it outside and varnish the mess out of it. And then that would be the end of that. Just keep tapping away, just like that. A little more yellow. We'll sneak a light one down by his legs. And just press. Keep going. Try to keep the angle. Try to keep the angle. I'm trying to be cute and just wipe the thing. The paint will come off. I keep going back and forth with it, just like that. I don't know why I was being cute. Yeah, that happened. I think you guys can see that. I know my head was in the way a little bit. I'm sorry. I do get agitated when my head just plops right in the way like that. A little bit of white so you guys can see where it's going there. Just like so. Okay. When do the shirts come out? Oh, thank you. That's a nice compliment. Thanks, Bruce. Sad thing is, I probably could get it done. Little cutesy one right here, going this way. Look at that. Look at that. Mm, mm. I'm thinking, right back across. Didn't think I pulled that one off, did you? Little Star Trek light going down there, little phaser beam. All right, I think I'm done though. I really am. No more phaser beams. I'll give it one more. Half a beam that way. All right, leave it alone. I'm done playing with it. I really hope you guys like this. I think you guys can see the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, you guys can see it. All right, let me try out this brush. Let me put a few of these back. Um, when this is fully uploaded, when Facebook or YouTube does what it does, it'll be fully uploaded and whatnot. I'll download it. I'll check it out and put it to disk. It'll be in my little archive and all of that. Sorry about the interruptions on the online. It doing what it's doing. Don't know why it was going good for months and then all of a sudden, that happens. I gotta see what's going on with my unit and my main unit to see why it won't do what it's doing. So that will be a nice call to the help desk. So I'm just putting my rulers and stuff away. So part of my head. Cause I know I gotta get out of here in literally 90 minutes. Okay. All right. Let me sit sideways here for a second. Take this thing off. They'll be going outside with me in a few minutes. Just take this and bring this back. Bring it back. All right. This thing is way out here like this. All right. Now you guys can see who it is that's agitated. All right. Yeah, I'm goatee-less today. Well, guys, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It's been quite a day. But this is something I always wanted to do. Wanted to get it done. You're welcome, Chrissy. Thank you. I think you stayed for a couple of parts too, but I do appreciate it. Um, there's Chrissy and there's Bruce. Go check out their YouTube channels. Go, Josuena, beautiful bridge she's working on, and check out the details and the leaves and everything. Here in the U.S., she's up incredibly early, like maybe 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock our time, something like that. But it's worth it. Or you just catch the replay. Very entertaining, and you can hear the interaction between myself, Chrissy, Bruce, Ian, Harris. Check out his channel also. Um, yeah, Artfully Yours with Diana. She has guest artists on, and check these guys out. And most of them sell their works, so give them a check. Check them out. You might find something you like a lot. All right. Okay, guys. What a day. Like I say, tomorrow I think I'll be busy seeing what's going on with my YouTube or my EpiFan there. So you might see me actually pop on YouTube or Facebook just doing tests. Okay. But thank you. I appreciate it. That's right. Share the love. You got it, Chrissy. Eventually, I might do a paint pour or something like that and show you guys how I do that. I think some of you seen the goldfish